Hey, what's going on? So it's income tax time throughout the year. Um, we got a lot of plans, a lot of goals that we really can't do because we don't have that much money. I keep saying we, but I'm talking to the people who don't have that much money. For the people who do have money, it's a little different, and so you're not really probably even not thinking about stock or anything else because you have money. But that's even the best time to think about it, right? So I'm gonna give some suggestions. It's income tax time. This around the time that you probably have the most amount of money at one given time, right? So you, hopefully your child is probably young or whatever, and you want to set them up so when they 30 or whatever, they don't have to worry about nothing. They probably good, right? Um, I would say um, go go on the app. I use Robinhood, but it's been a lot going on with Robinhood, so um, find you a platform that you want to buy some stock. You go on there, look at about 4 or 5 different stocks that you like, stuff that you probably use every day, whether it's Lyft, Uber, Nike, just stuff that you feel like that you use, whether it's Kroger's, Walmart. I don't know if Walmart got one, but Kroger's. I think you should take about $1,000 and put it into about 4 different stocks right away, or 5. Um, and I say that because you want to get into a situation where you don't want to have all your money in one stock or all the kids' money in one stock if you're going to start this account for some kids or the child or whichever one. And a formula that I thought would be real good is say, let's just say you pick out 4 stocks. They can be $50 a stock, $100 a stock, whatever. Divide the $1,000 up. Or if you want to put more the better. Because if you got about $10,000, you can probably become rich in a shorter amount of time. But a lot of us ain't got $10,000 that we can just put on some stock, right? So I'm gonna look at it as most of us probably have $50 a paycheck, $100 a paycheck. This little increments, $25 here and there, because you want to get into a account where you can buy partial shares. So you don't, like if something costs 140, you might not have 140, you might have 50. So you could put 50. Then next you can put 25. But so what I'm suggesting is find about 4 or 5 stocks that you like or you think your kid will be into in about 15, 20 years that they probably can be rich off of, right? You take the $1,000, divide it up, buy about 4 different stocks, 5 stocks, whichever. And then this is how you make it grow. It's probably going to grow without adding any more money, but you want to make sure they good, right? So every payday, so I keep saying 4 or 5. Let's just say it's 4. Every payday, you add money to one stock. The next payday, you add money to another stock. I don't even care if it's $25. Because after your income tax is gone, a lot of people ain't got money to just be, doing other stuff with. So we're going to use smaller numbers. Now, some people do have good jobs and they get paid a lot of money, but I'm talking on a lower level. Every time I make a video, and I'm not really talking on a level of someone who has a lot of money, I'm talking on levels of people who don't have money. So the people who do have money, if they can listen to that, they can just add the number or triple the number or whatever, right? So every time you get paid, you add $25 to one share. The next time you get paid, $25 to the other share. Next time you get paid, you might have overtime on that. You add $50 to that share. Next time you get paid, you add $25 to that share. And then when you do that, you just go back around to the first one. The next time you get paid, $50 to that. Next time you get paid, you do this for years. And if you have to miss some paydays, it doesn't matter. This is long term. Don't get nervous because the stock will go down sometime like it's losing, it'll go back up. Down, go back up. And over the years, sometimes the stocks might split. They might do a 1 for 4 split or something like that. I don't know if I said that right, but sometimes the stocks split and they add more stocks over the years, the bigger it gets. And then sometimes it pays dividends too. So if you setting it up that the dividends can go automatically back into the stock as they make dividends, all accounts don't, all platforms don't pay dividends, but some of them do. So by the time, if the child is 15, if the child is 14, because sometimes we learn this message kind of late. If the child is 15, it's still a good age. You know, they'll be 30 in 15 years. You go ahead and start the account now. If it's better if they're young, if they 5 or 10 years old, go ahead and start it. Only thing I'm really not sure of, I'm not really sure if you will put the stocks in their name, because a young person sometimes don't see the value of waiting over the years. Older people sometimes don't see the value of waiting 5, 10, 15 years before you take some money out that's yours. So I'm not sure if you just open up, because you might have some stock, but you can go to a different platform and open up the same stocks or different stocks in your name and do the same. So this one, like, hey, this is for my child. They might not know it's for them, but you know it's for them. You know, you might want to tell some family members or something, this is for my child right here. Just in case something happened to you, they know that's your child's money. Maybe it's ways that you can go around it. Get a lawyer or something, so you can put it in your name, but that lawyer know if anything happened, that's my kid's money right there. I really don't know about putting it in a younger person's name, because some younger people are mature enough to let that stock just stay in there and keep growing and keep adding to it. But sometimes you got to protect them by not putting all that type of money in their name. Now, when they get older, they still might waste the money, but you still got to give them a fighting chance. Letting them know this is yours. When you turn such and such age, this is what it's going to be. You can let them know. It ain't got to be in their name. You let them know. You know, when you turn this age, whatever's in here, it is yours. If you want to keep, by then, they can, if it's a lot of money, which it should be, they can start buying property. They can start up a business. You just want them to give them a chance, right? So I'm not going to talk your heads off too long. I just thought I'd say that since it's around income tax time. Go ahead and if you don't have $1,000, take $500. If you say you got $500, pick 5 stocks that you like real good. It don't even matter if the stock is a $140, $150, or $200 stock. Pick 5 stocks. Put $100 in each one of those stocks. And then every payday, one stock, get some money. The next payday, another stock, get some money. The next pay, another stock, and just keep on going around. Keep on going around. If you want to just do the 4 stocks, that's cool. You can change the number. You can do 3 stocks. But the thing is, you don't want to put $1,000 into one stock, and that's all you have. Now, if you put $1,000 into one stock, that's pretty good because you can make more money. But what I'm saying is, if you don't have a lot of money, buy multiple stocks. And hopefully over the time, you can add $1,000 to one of the stocks and $1,000 to the other stock. But by next year, the next income tax time, maybe you can put $1,000 in each one of those stocks. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But being realistic, just start somewhere. Whether if it's $50 and you can only start with 2 stocks. You know, you're putting $25 in 2 stocks, or I just think, you know, if you can get about $500 up, you can go ahead and put $100 in each one. If you can only start with 3 stocks, start somewhere, and you want to get multiple stocks, because if one go bad or go bankrupt, whatever, you don't want all your money in that, and then you decide like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this, I'm broke. Because if one go bad and you still got 4 more, you would be upset that you lost some thousands or whatever, but then you'll be like, man, I'm still in the game, you know? So that's what I want to talk about. Put some money in some stock for the kids. And if you can't put it in their name because they're not responsible enough, or you don't know how responsible they're going to be, and you already have some stock, you can go on another account and open up some more stock on different platforms. They got more than one platform. And if you want to do it for 3 kids, get 3 different platforms, you know, and put money in each one of them, but they can all be in your name. But you know, once you pass away or or once something happens or whatever, the kids would be set. Better when they're younger because, like most of our situations, we don't know how the situation gonna go once the kids get older. I have a young one still, about 19. I'm talking to her this week about stock. She don't have to do nothing. I just want to know where her mind is, and so she can probably try to add some stock to it, add money to it as time go by too. I'm gonna put money in it. I'm basically gonna do it for her, but I'm hoping that she's real interested, and so she can, you know, when she be getting paid, sometimes she can add some money also. Um, so that's just been on my mind, and my other two kids, they're a little older. There's other things going on. Hopefully, they come around so we can get this started. Maybe I can start it without them, but they have aged now, so I don't know if it's it's a long story, but eventually I'm hoping all my kids have some stock, and then they can, you know, live a comfortable life, way better than what I live. I don't want them to start as old as I started trying to do stock, because I should have been already set, but I was young and I wasn't listening. So I'm hoping these young people listen to the older people now. Y'all take it easy. Take care of your business, and your business will take care of you.